put this video on fast speed so you don't waste your time and you still get your information.
Hi everyone, my name is Gianna.
And I'm Sophia.
Today we are doing a answering your questions about Abeka video. So we went on our Abeka Academy Instagram page,
Abeka Video Students Community,
and we asked for some questions about anything and everything about Abeka. I guess an overview what Abeka is. This video is kind of for beginners to Abeka,
yeah,
or
we
just
don't,
questions.
disclaimer, we really don't know everything about it. We're trying our best.
Yeah,
so we've been doing it for like 7 years or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
this is my 8th year doing Abeka videos, and I've pretty much done Abeka my whole school career. So
the lighting's getting weird. I told you.
Whatever.
The sun's coming in.
Sorry for weird lighting. Anyway, so Abeka is a Christian homeschool program. They have many options you can do. So you could have your mom or dad buy the homeschool curriculum, and they would have like teacher books, and it would teach them how to teach you pretty much. Or you can do the video teachers, which is what we do. They offer, all their classes are offered with video teachers. They're amazing. You learn so much from them, and it's great because like the parents, you really don't have to do anything.
So video classes it's like you're in a classroom with the kids, but you're really not just watching it. It's pre-recorded. They record their school day because it's actually Pensacola Christian Academy in Pensacola, Florida is where the school is located. So they'll record the classes just like a normal day, and you get to interact, but not actually, with the students because they're from the past. But
yeah, but we kind of actually have been able to interact with a few of them
the classroom.
Online. But yeah, it's really awesome. Really, pretty much makes you feel like you're in the classroom. You're basically a student, just like them.
Unless you have a question, that's annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we do Abeka videos. That's awesome, and you can do the videos on DVD, or you can do them online through video streaming. We prefer DVD because our internet's crap and it would fail us all the time, and we don't want to deal with that. So yeah, that's basically what Abeka is. So we have a bunch of questions from different people online that we're going to answer in this video. And of course, if you have any more questions, because we're not covering everything, leave them in the comments, and we'll hopefully just comment back to you our answer to your question.
Yeah, we'll do that if we don't cover everything today.
Yep. So first question: do you utilize the dashboard/calendar on the Abeka website? If so, could you give an overview?
They will tell you what every lesson is like on what day or whatever, and then they'll tell you like what's happening that day, right? Do they give you
a test,
like testing quizzes and stuff? We don't really use it because it's had like a problem for 4 years. Like they always give you 2 lessons on one day randomly.
Like
it's really
3
weird.
or 4 times.
Even if we tell them what day we start and then estimate what day we end, it's still like we'll throw like a couple lessons on the same day, and we don't do 2 lessons on a day. So we really don't use that thing. But instead, we maybe on Sunday or Monday morning, we'll write on like a planner we'll look through the video manuals and write every class what we can expect for the week, like a quiz or a test, so that we can not get it jumped on us and be like,
we'll be like, okay, on Friday I have a test, and we'll know ahead of time. That works for us. It is a little more work to just fish through the whole video manual and be like, okay, this week lesson whatever, I have this and that. It would be convenient if their calendar did work.
I know.
But it doesn't really.
I don't understand the problem.
I don't know. It's always a little whack, so we don't tend to use it.
You
could use it. It's a good guideline for okay, I should be approximately on this lesson on this day. As for the dashboard, I guess it's more for the parent. You can look at your student, and then it'll give you all the information about your student. It has all of your past grades archived. So sometimes I'll just go be like, oh, what were my grades in 6th grade? Got all D's. No,
didn't you get one D?
I did.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's good to your grades will be online first before you get a report card mailed to you, so you can check sooner if you want to.
This year I'm gonna try to get straight A's.
Same.
I've never had straight A's. Oop, exposed.
I think I can do it.
I get A's and B's.
I really want straight A's. It's my last year, so.
I wanted to start getting straight A's all through high school so I get that honor thing, but last year, algebra, that's impossible. I got a C+ in algebra as an ending grade. Everything else was A's and B's.
Yeah. How do you do the PE? Seems a bit confusing.
when you do the PE, there's always activities you can do, which includes like aerobics, basketball, cycling, rowing, running, rope skipping, soccer, all this stuff. So, and they'll give you like beginner level, and then you get to second semester is condition level.
You're like,
but you start with beginner every year, I guess. Every day after you complete the activity, you write activity you did. You have to stick to the same activity for 1 full week, I'm pretty sure. And then you write your total class time, which they make you like add, like the minimum is like 50 minutes because you have to add like a shower or something. It's really weird. I don't know why they make you add your total class time, but
at the end of each week you get graded, and the skills test activity tells you in this book, like on week 6 of aerobics, you need to, well, that doesn't really make sense because that's like aerobics.
So the easiest one to understand is running, because it's like distance/steps per minute, or how long did you go for this long amount of time. But the other stuff is really confusing, honestly. I just like, if you do
you just gotta pass. Like, you just gotta say, so week 9, you have to, for walking and treadmill, you need to walk 1.5 miles in 25 minutes and 30 seconds or less. And you should time yourself at the end of the week and figure that out. And if you do it in more than 25 minutes and 30 seconds, you failed. You failed that week.
Or NP, not passed.
So, yeah, pass. NP is not passed.
So, honestly, when we did it, we never actually timed ourselves. We just kind of, like, made it up or assumed. Like, I always did it. Like, my normal thing would be, like, working out, which is, like, a few ab workouts and stuff. And, I would just count that as aerobics, because it's, like, that's the only thing it could categorize under.
Like, aerobics doesn't really have you don't really fail. You can't.
It's
really.
Weird. It's
because
like,
you just have to do it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's a minimum amount of time. So it's really confusing, honestly. That's really a long answer. We probably don't even explain it well. But
just before you start, take a look at the whole book.
As long as you're active every day and try to time what you're doing, and like it fits into one of the categories, it's like okay.
Just definitely read the general information that you get in here. It tells you everything about it.
Last year, I just did running and aerobics.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next question because that took too long. So, do you feel there is a ton of homework?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. There's so much homework with Abeka. So as soon as you hit 7th grade, every day, in every class, in every lesson,
except for Bible,
you get homework. And then starting in 11th grade, you get homework in Bible. So,
and I have an extra subject this year. I'm gonna have like 5 subjects of homework instead of just 4.
Yeah. So
including
homework is a big part of the program. Like, definitely do the homework. It's very beneficial. Like,
on time.
Yeah, do it the night of, like, that they
or the afternoon of, if you have anything to do.
So homework usually for, like, history or science involves reading the part of the book that they're going to discuss the day following and answering some questions so you're familiar.
Full sentences.
Yeah, so you're familiar with what they're going to teach the following day, which definitely helps so you have an idea.
Yeah, and if you don't do the homework, you pretty much just don't read the textbook, and that's a waste of money for your textbook.
Yeah, so don't waste time and money on Abeka if you're not going to do the homework. Like, definitely do the homework.
Each subject, I would say, takes, like, half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. It depends. Homework? Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it depends on how fast you read, basically, because a lot of it is reading.
Yeah, I read slow. It's really annoying.
But it usually takes us like an hour and a half to like 2 hours to do homework at night.
Just make sure you don't procrastinate. This is preaching to myself. Put your phone away, and then after you do all your homework, you can use Quizlet or whatever. But like, throw your phone in a different room. Do the homework all in a row. Don't just be talking to people or listening to something.
Do it.
Maybe like classical music would probably help.
Yeah,
I need to do this and not talk to people in the middle of doing homework.
Yeah, we need to fully immerse our brain in school this year and like pay attention and pay attention to what you're reading, pay attention to the classes, everything. But yeah, there is a lot of homework. Definitely do it because it will benefit you in the long run.
So,
next question. This was a popular question. How do you guys study for the tests? Any advice?
Well, we haven't started school this year yet, so...
We start in 5 days.
We were bad at that.
Yeah, I wasn't great at studying. It's kind of
don't know how to study. It's bad. Like, Quizlet is all I do, and then I feel bad because, like, the answers are already there, and I don't know.
Yeah, so Quizlet, you could just, like, look up whatever and be like, look up the test, or look up a quiz, or look up a subject or a chapter, like a chapter review, or you can make your own. But
oh my gosh,
what I need to do this year, which I haven't been good about studying, so I'm definitely going to study better now. But every lesson in like science or whatever, I take notes. So every day like literally after every class, look over your notes, like memorize those terms so you have them in your brain and you basically like studied, and it's like breaking it down. So every day you study for whatever happened in that lesson. So you're like slowly adding more information rather than like not memorizing anything, and then when you get to a test day, like cramming it all in like doesn't work as well. So definitely break it down in every lesson, study the terms, like make a Quizlet for those terms and learn the terms and slowly add more information pretty much. And just definitely participate in the class as well. Like when they recite a poem, recite the poem with them.
When they ask questions, try to answer them too.
Yeah, like don't just be like, oh, they're answering questions, I'm just gonna goof off and like space out. Like that's not good. Like you want to answer the questions they're answering too, so you're not
like every time they call on someone. Honestly, like you could be smarter than those kids because every time they call on a kid, it's only that one kid, but you can answer all the questions.
We're not great at studying, but when we conquer studying, we should do a video on that and be like, this is how we study for tests. So does Abeka practice for the ACT or I guess SAT? So not specifically. They don't like be like, okay, we're gonna study for the ACT or whatever.
That would be weird.
That would be weird because they're not, and they don't know if everyone's gonna take it or whatever. But everything you learn through Abeka is what you need to know for the ACT.
Really?
They basically, if you've done Algebra 1, Algebra 2, whatever, you have all the information you need for it. You just need to study before the ACT, basically.
How do you study for the ACT?
I don't know. I barely studied and I pretty much failed. So next time I'm gonna do better. Okay, what grade would you do all over again?
And we're assuming this is because of like how fun it was and stuff.
Yeah.
Not because of like we need to learn the stuff over again.
Yeah. My favorite year in school was 6th grade, I'm pretty sure. Like Mr. Howe was our math teacher and science teacher, and he was awesome.
Was it? I mean, I was thinking like if I could just like not really pay attention, not like do the homework and stuff. If I did it over again, I wouldn't mind like 9th grade, so I could like refresh my brain but not do all the homework. But probably not because it just came out of that. So I would do like 5th or 6th because Mr. Howe.
It's fun. If we were
and like I want to see how good I
easy.
am at the stuff now, because back then like I wasn't very good at like all the quick math problems. I was like, oh my gosh, how do these kids do it?
Yeah.
But now that I'm like a lot older grade and stuff, I could probably do it easier.
Yeah,
so
it would be
Mr.
cool.
Howe, we would do again.
What's the best way to organize all your supplies, like books and DVDs, etc.? Pretty much whatever works for you. We have actually done desk tours, and those have not changed
From like 8th and
since like 2 years ago.
grade, right?
Yeah. You can check that out by clicking the I or the playlist, whatever, through our channel. You'll see it. Yeah, basically whatever works for you. I used to like put all my books and like DVDs in a trunk, and it was kind of really annoying.
That's annoying.
Because they were all just like stacked up, and I had to like shuffle them around.
Was that when
and,
you were in like 5th grade though?
Yeah, it was like 5th, 6th grade. But yeah, soon like a desk is a good place to put all your stuff. Like definitely
a desk with shelves.
Yeah, so you can get a desk with shelves, because all my books fit in my desk, which is like perfect. And then you could also use those like magazine stand kind of things. Like I use that for my notebooks and for like video manuals and stuff. So yeah, pretty much whatever works for you, you can find a way to organize it.
The way I like organize it is I line it up in the order that I do my subjects. So I'll go like my Bible and my Bible textbook, my algebra book, my algebra test book, and I don't put my notebooks with it. I put my notebook somewhere else. And then I'll go to like English book, English test book, literature test book. Yeah. And then I'll just go all the way to the end, and at the end I'll put like probably the video manuals and stuff in the same order so that I like can easily know like where they are.
That's same with me, I guess. Like I put my DVDs on the shelf as well, and I organize them within the class like schedule that I do them in. But yeah, definitely check out our video that we did on that if you want to see in depth how we organize.
I probably changed it a little bit, but
yeah,
it's like similar.
What are the classes for 9th grade?
Okay, so I just did that. Hebrew history with Mr. Smith is the best. He's literally so funny. And those kids in that class, that was like my favorite class on the planet. I wish I enjoyed it more like at the moment because it was like always waking up and being all tired and all that. Then there's Algebra 1. I think you have a choice though. Do you or do you not?
In 9th grade.
9th grade, Algebra. What I did was Algebra 1.
Yeah.
And then English
9.
Is that what it was called with Mr. Busey?
Yeah, English 9.
Oh wait, I did Algebra 1 had Miss Smith, and then English 9 with Mr. Busey. Then there was Geography and Health with Miss Burns. It was like a second semester, like you take them halfway through, you change it. And Mr. Vinaha did Physical Science.
That was a fun class. I like that class.
Yeah.
That was the classes for 9th grade. You can also see more of the teachers and what classes there are online on their website, like in
And
teacher
there was
bios.
PE.
Have you ever used the digital download books?
Nope.
We have not. We are like old school and like textbooks. Not really old school
Yeah.
because
Because also we just don't each have our own. If we each had our own Mac, maybe
Or
we
like
have like
tablet or
share one
something.
Mac, and we don't want to use our phones. It's too distracting with everything else
Yeah.
on them. So no, we just use textbooks. I
Yeah.
know it's probably more expensive. But
Yeah, I think it's cheaper to buy the digital. But yeah, if anyone's tried that out, comment down below and tell us how you like it. And what do you think of Mr. Smith?
Well,
Dude,
let's see.
we love him.
He's okay.
He's okay. No, he's the best teacher ever.
On the earth.
100%. And
I'm gonna freak out when I meet him, but
Oh
it'll
my
be
gosh,
so sad
seriously,
because,
we're gonna, like,
we don't
fangirl.
It's so sad though because he's next to Noah. It's so sad. Check out on our Instagram page. We actually some of us gave him like a birthday present. And then he reacted to it, and that was like so cool. So check that out on our Instagram page. You'll find it. It's an IGTV video. It's like the only one we have, I think, at the moment. So
Yeah. Definitely. That
Mr.
was so
Smith, and he has a new look now. He has like a beard and glasses, and he's bald.
Yeah. So check out our page if you want to see his new look. How do you think you need to prepare yourself for switching over to the DVDs? We're assuming this question is meaning like you're doing Abeka through textbooks and then you are now going to start with the DVDs or the video teachers streaming. It's definitely a big change. We used to do just textbooks and we would take our grand old time just trying to work
so
through
like
them.
4th and 3rd.
It was a
and
long time
second,
ago.
1st grade. Not even 4th. I did 4th.
Like yeah, there wasn't really any schedule to it like when we used to do it.
I feel like
So
I would recommend like if you do that, you should probably not necessarily switch over. Just take it more serious when you're like in middle school, just so you can like be prepared and I don't know. I mean, you don't have to do the videos, but it's like not on your budget and stuff. But at least like take it more seriously. You can like watch our videos and see like how we do it with the videos and see how you can do it without the videos, kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, so if you're gonna switch to DVDs or like the videos, it's gonna be a big change for sure. The classes are longer. You may have been able to do one lesson in like 10 minutes, and now you're doing it in 45 because that's the length of the class. So definitely take more time for that. Make a good schedule so you're not.
Yeah, so like every day
wavering
do all
or
the same
being
lesson,
random.
one lesson of each subject, in maybe the same order. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like if you want to keep it in the same order, it's like easier to keep track. And then just remember each class is about 45 minutes, and just make time for the homework
Definitely.
at night or after the. You can even do it after the classes if you like don't have anything going on that day or whatever.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Just make sure you get it all done like the same day. So
Definitely, it'll be a big change, but you can do it. And just like, don't procrastinate. That's the biggest thing we keep saying is don't procrastinate.
because we know from experience, we always
It's
procrastinate.
so bad to procrastinate.
Like we don't procrastinate doing the school itself. Like we would
Yeah.
still do it and get it done by like the time it should be done. Maybe a little bit late if we procrastinate a little bit.
Yeah.
But like the homework and like the assignments
Yeah.
is when they give you like 3 days
We
to
always,
do
like,
it.
I
We like
never read the book
push
before
it to
books
the end. I'm like,
anyways.
oh, I'll do it on Saturday, and then I really don't, and then I'm just like, ooh.
Also, you could check out my video I did last year, which was like tips for homeschoolers or something. That has some good tips that I should follow myself. Too, but definitely don't have your phone around at all during school. 'Cause
Never.
It will procrastinate you during homework, during
Yeah.
anything.
Use notebooks to take notes. It sometimes might be tempting to like make your Quizlet set in the middle of your
I
lesson.
used to do that in like
But
ninth
then
grade.
like you get all your notifications, or you're like, oh, I'm gonna go on Pinterest. It doesn't take up lots of my like brain. Like
Yeah.
last year I was really good. Maybe like 90% of the time I didn't have my phone. Maybe like 10% I did, and I was like still like going more towards the end of the year because I was like getting lazy. And I would go like on Pinterest, and I'm like, well, I can still listen to what they're saying, but then it's just like, no.
You really just basically the end of the questions. I hope we covered a lot and hope you learned some from our experience.
Any more
and
questions, ask us down below. I don't know if we really like gave you a good
thorough
answer or
answers.
whatever. I don't know.
But
Hopefully we
yeah,
helped.
if you have any more questions about Abeka, feel free to leave them in the comments and we'll definitely respond to you and help you
Sorry
as best we can.
if we're all over the place. We try.
We try.
We're
We're always
humans.
all over the place.
We are. It's annoying.
But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Definitely check out all of our past Abeka videos. There's a
If you have the
crazy,
time.
there's like, what, dozen at
You
least.
can put it on 1.75 speed. We don't judge. We always do that
Yeah,
with every
that's-
YouTube video.
That's actually
A good
time
tip.
management thing. If you want to watch some YouTube videos in the day, put them at like 1.25 or like 2 times. I always listen to them 2 times.
I know. I do
as fast.
1.75 or 2 times.
So-
and then it takes like half the time to watch if the video is 20 minutes and you put it on 2 times, it only takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
1.7 time, it takes like 12 minutes.
Definitely
like,
do that. That could help with your time management. But yeah, so check out all our videos. We have some helpful ones there for you guys. Stay tuned because soon we'll have our first day of school video out. This is insane and I'm totally gonna cry and I don't know what to do. I can't believe
You're gonna cry?
it's the last first day! I don't want to!
Girl.
It's bad.
I'm gonna cry for the opposite reason because summer's over.
Oh my gosh. But I
But
don't
cross
know.
country is starting and I'm so excited.
I'm excited to get back on that grind, back on that schedule. I have 1 year left, so I'm gonna do the best I can, and hope you guys will too. We'll be cheering you on.
And check our Instagram again if you have it, and you can be added to some group chats and like make some new friends.
They're pretty cool.
So
Yeah. Sorry this video was probably really long.
check out my birthday haul and our Soulfest videos because, I mean, sure, it might only be from Rebecca, but like those are pretty cool videos, and I had fun editing them. So
Yeah.
yay. Okay.
Also, comment down below any video ideas you have pertaining to Abeka, because we love doing Abeka videos, and those are like our main content that we're focusing on now. I feel like.
Kinda, because we like plug it always on our page.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you want, and subscribe because why not? If you don't mind seeing us in the description box, maybe like once a month.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a great school year, and I hope you do well because we all hope that for ourselves too.
Yeah. See you later.